After reading all of the information as well as the story itself, I've seen many theories of the drowned girl from the drowning story being related to or directly Cassidy herself. A theory that I can see being true with the details we see within the story. The first detail to note is Kara's line about saving the princess, in which she states that there's always a goal for the game she will play, either saving the princess or navigating through a corn maze. This is interesting, as it appears to be a direct callback to Princess Quest, with saving the princess being a phrase we also hear in Security Breach through the duffel bag notes, and the corn maze being something we see in Princess Quest 3. Next is her relationship with water, with the ghostly girl always being seen with some kind of body of water, which is something that could be attributed to Cassidy and UCN, with the girl drowning within Old Man Consequences Lake, and FNAF AR, with Great Scapegoat and Freddy being seen wrapped in chains and drowning in a tank of water. Next is the old-timey clothes that we see the girl dressed in while Kara is exploring her house, which are matched up with Cassidy dying in the 80s, way back in the missing children incident. Lastly, and the most weakest of the details in my opinion, is the girl's appearance, with her skin being raggedy and pale with long black hair that almost looks like tendrils, or looks similar to some versions of Cassidy. Within the FNAF Encyclopedia, when reading the section on Charlotte and her subsequent roles within both the games and the books, it states an interesting detail about Charlotte's return in the Puppet or Pizzeria Simulator, with the excerpt stating that Charlotte came back after something Athens was still kicking around and causing death and misery, compelling her to return in order to stop innocent children from dying. Switching over to the books, in Fazbear's Fright, after the Stitch Raid accidentally kills Taggart, Jake confronts Andrew why he did it, but Andrew stated that he did not want to kill him, only scare him. In later stories, we learn that it was actually Athens' influence over the Stitch Race that caused his touch to be lethal. With all this in mind, my theory is that if the drowning girl is indeed Cassidy, it could be possible that after the events of Ultimate Custom Night, Cassidy truly did let Athens go from his nightmare's purgatory, allowing the man to finally die and pay for his crimes, with Cassidy finally able to rest. However, after seeing signs of Athens' return, Cassidy would come back just like Charlotte did in Pizzeria Simulator, under the assumption that Athens had once again cheated death. However, upon finally finding him, a special delivery, she would be confronted by instead something far worse, the Mimic, who would attack her and assimilate her within this agony-fueled virus, leaving her powerless to stop it, an event we see in both Princess Quest and during Glory Freddy's Ambiance and Special Delivery. After this, Cassidy would take refuge within the VR and arcade games within the Pizzaplex, trying to get anyone to help her free herself and stop the Mimic, taking different forms within different games. However, the Mimic's agony would affect her negatively, causing her aggressions and negative attributes to come out, which could be a reason why the drowned girl ended up killing Kara at the end of the story.